Hello folks, this is BestInSlot with the first of 3 videos we're going to do today covering the brand new dinosaurs as part of the Herbivore Dinosaur Pack released a little earlier today for Jurassic World Evolution. The first dinosaur we're going to take a look at is the Dryosaurus. We're going to take a look at all the skins, we're going to take a look at all the animations, and we're going to see if there's anything unique in terms of battling, fighting, death animations, stuff like that as well. So we're here in our lovely little park after 3 times I spent getting 100% DNA on these bloody things because I kept saving the wrong file. And let's take a look at some stuff. Now, before we load into our very first Dryosaurus, I just want to point something rather interesting out. If you look down here at the rating, you'll see it's 6. Dryosaurus is now the new lowest stat creature in the entire game with a 6 rating. Even the Struthiomimus has a 9. Its basal stats are attack 3, defense 0. It's basically a puppy. Let's release our very first Dryosaurus. Now, the interesting thing about the Dryosaurus is it's basically unlike every other dinosaur in the game. It's a very small herbivore, of course, not the smallest. It's a small herbivore, a little bigger than, say, the Stygimolochs and the other sort of the Pachycephalosaurus, not the other Pachycephalosaurus, but the Pachycephalosaurus in general. But it's got this unique body shape. It's kind of like a thick, small Struthiomimus. There is no other dinosaur in the game that really looks like the Dryosaurus, which is really interesting. You see, as it eats here, it's a little bit suspicious. It makes these little chirpy noises. Absolutely adorable. Kind of just pecks at the food every now and again. It is, as far as I'm aware, a new rig, new animation set, blah 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 blah. Very exciting stuff. We're going to just let him eat for a moment, and then I want to get him back into the light so we can get a good look at the skin. Now, to unlock the there we go. To unlock the Dryosaurus, you're going to need to boost your science reputation on Isla Sorna and then go over to the Morrison Formation in the USA. But it really does take a very small amount of science rep. All 3 of the new dinosaurs require very small rep amounts. They're very easy to unlock, which is pretty cool. And there is our default basal Dryosaurus, looking lovely. The biggest thing about this dinosaur, other than the hench arms, which all dinosaurs have now, is the eyes. The eyes are humongous and big and sad. It's a really great looking dinosaur, it is. I feel like we've seen this exact same skin patterning and colour combination before. That's not too unique, but it's the head that really shines. Oh, gone too far. The beak looks great. The kind of this dark red patterning around the eyes, which to be honest makes it look like it's been crying or maybe it's been pepper sprayed around those big sad eyes. There's a whole range of different colours on that head that makes it really interesting to look at. Now, before we look at the other skins, let's take a look at the drinking animation as well. A little suspicious, a little nervous, as it would be. And it goes in for a little sip, pops up, looks around. You see the tail wagging around there, dips its head, and you can see as it drinks. Look at it, gulp, 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 gulp. It's not taking one big one. It's kind of nom, 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 nom. You know, I don't really know how else to put it over the neck, going nom, 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 nom. It is really, really cute. It looks great, and one of the things I'm really happy about is A, it's got the JPOG colour scheme a little bit, it's very similar, but B, it's not tiny. People always think the Dryosaurus for some reason is very, very small, but this is one of the larger herbivores knocking about. It's like the size of a cow-ish, maybe a bit smaller, like a bit bigger than a sheep. It's like human-sized, right? Dryosaurus was a bigger animal than people accepted. Anyways, let's take a look at some of the skin colours. Like all the other dinosaurs in the game, there are 6 of them. Let's kick off with the jungle pattern. Beautiful. We've got those shades of orange in there, which you would expect from the jungle pattern. That is a really, I love that. That is already my favourite. Okay, I've only seen 2 of them. Let's get a little depth of field in there. Look at that. The big eyes don't have that kind of coloration around the eyes this time like we had the default. It does seem to be the same pattern. You can see this kind of bloody Nora. You can see this kind of broken up pattern here. I love the orange counter shading on the bottom, the little sort of nodules on the feet and the black. Tell me that's not awesome. That's a beautiful skin colour. They're nice and bright and vivid, exactly what I want to see from my small herbivores, even if that doesn't make too much sense. Step pattern next, let's have a look. I'm not making the joke this time, I promise. There we go. The noises every time, guys. The noises. It's the eyes as well. They're huge. huge. They really are. Oh, we should take a look at some stats. I'll show you these very quickly. Let's zoom down here. Dryosaurus is great. It's a really good beginner dinosaur. Right up there with the Struthiomimus. You can see from the social group, the population, it's very, very easy to look after, which is what you want for a dinosaur like the Dryosaurus. Now, I believe we have 3 all of the same patterning here. Aww. Oh, we have 3 all of the same coloration and pattern style, so hopefully the next 3 will have a brand new basal pattern to look at. Let's take a look at the arid pattern Dryosaurus. Yeah, there we go, brand new pattern. It's like a leopard. Let's take a little look at that in the light. That's the arid pattern. Then you can see it's different. It's kind of more splotchy, less sort of ragged in the striping. Same basic idea, but yeah, really, really nice looking. These sort of coffee kind of warm colours on the arid one. It's great. Honestly, these are some of the best skins out of the new. I've been a little disappointed with some of the DLC dinosaurs in terms of skins. The animations are great and everything else, but the skins have been a little bit iffy. These ones are... Didn't really get a good look at this one. These ones are really, really good. They're bright, they're varied, they've got multiple colours going on. There's nothing boring here, you know. The textures are great. They've not really got that kind of plastic look that some of the new dinosaurs have. All the evolution dinosaurs have it a little bit, but arid, that is one of the more exciting arid patterns in the entire game, in my opinion. That is beautiful. Look at him, he's adorable. Sorry, I'm too excited. Moving on, wetland pattern next. Should be green. It's green. Now, interestingly enough, I thought this was the other pattern. I think it might be. Am I going crazy? It's just the same as the starter pattern. Is that the splotches or is that the raggedy? Oh, it is. It's the splotches. It looks a little different to me for some... Oh my god. So this is the same as the arid one over there. And you can see the reason it looks a little different is because behind the splotches we've got this kind of ombre gradient effect going up the body. You can see you've still got the counter shading under here, but then there's this lighter green that fades out into the brown and sort of crimson colour going across the back like that. Again, really nice, bright, vibrant, vivid colours, unique looking, stands out amongst his friends, and... in a first for a DLC dinosaur for a while, all the colours make sense for the colour they're meant to be. That's amazing. There we go, there's our lovely... Yeah, they're socialising, they're having a good time. Obviously, it's hard with a dinosaur like the Dryosaurus to have too many massively unique animations, but I think, you know, they're all little custom animations for the eating, the drinking, just little ones that show how nippy it is, you know, nom 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 nom. Does that help? I think that helps. Now, we have one more to go. It's over here. I believe it's the Vivid, yes. I might have made that rainforest personally, but not bad. I mean, Vivid's meant to be purple, and that's definitely got some purple shades to it. Again, you can see we've got the splotchy pattern. We don't have that ombre gradient. Oh, it's kind of there. It goes darker and it gets a bit lighter, but you can see how just lightening that ombre pattern, I'm going to say ombre a lot because it's my favourite word, means that it really has a different look than the other two that we just looked at. I also really like this sort of bandito mask over the eyes. Again, it's very, very different. And it's a nice way of taking the sad look from the original one and kind of doing the same idea, something around the eyes, but making it very, very different. But bright, vibrant colours that we don't see in many other dinosaurs. Looks beautiful. It really does. Let's take a look at the Dryosaurus in our list right here. Where are you, Dryo? There we are. So there's our Dryosaurus. There you can see the stats. Quick little look at the skins, make sure we got them all. Jungle, Steppe, Arid, Wetland, and Vivid. I don't know which I'm going to put as my favourite. Usually it's quite an easy choice to make. I'm not convinced this time. Let's pop out another Dryo. For reasons that will become apparent very soon. I really like... Let's have a little look. I'd love to know what you guys at home like as well. I really like the Wetland one. I really like the Arid. The Arid might be my favourite. There's something about that colour combination that looks great. You're not Wetland, are you? No, the Wetland one looks really cool as well with that sort of... I'm going to say ombre one more time. I really like the ombre effect. They all look really cool. The only one I'm not a huge fan of... Actually, the default one's actually one of the lesser good ones. Lesser good. Good England there. And the Steppe one is fine, but definitely not as exciting as some of the others. But really, they're all top level, which is something I don't say often about skins for DLC dinosaurs. You can see the varied colours. It's always browns and greens and stuff like that. But, you know, we've got a nice little blue one over here. Probably sticks out. Now, Like I said, it's a Dryosaurus. The chance of loads of new animations isn't that high, but I know for a fact that one of the DLC dinosaurs has a unique death animation. So we're going to find out if the Dryosaurus does as well. And can it fight back? I have statted this one if we go over here. I've kind of maxed out its stats as much as possible. It's got, where are we? It's got 38, 31 defense and attack. That's pretty good. So we're going to put it against a Velociraptor, which has lower stats in total. And we're going to see if the Dryosaurus can indeed fight back. I suspect it's like the Struthiomimus and it'll kind of just die. But it's worth a shot. Velociraptor is moving in. Oh, my beautiful vivid. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's sneaking up. Oh, Dryosaurus, I feel so bad for you. I really do. But we're getting a good sense of the scale. There we go, yep. Unfortunately, even when you max out the stats, the Dryosaurus does not fight back. But tell you what, let's go and see if it does get eaten by large carnivores in a unique way. You never know, folks. You never know. Spinosaurus is moving forward. And again, we have to watch an adorable little, oblivious, so happy looking Dryosaurus get whomped, shook around, and killed. Admittedly, I haven't seen that animation in a long time. I'm not sure if that's any different, but there it is. I don't think that's any different this time. Look at the tail. Oh, Spinosaurus, I hope you feel very proud of yourself. So, the Dryosaurus, nothing particularly unique in that area as far as I can tell. Definitely can't fight back, but, you know, didn't really expect it for the Dryosaurus. I wasn't really sure what they would do to bring that uniqueness, but it's got a nice little drinking animation, a nice little eating animation. It feels a really cool niche, which is something this Herbivore Dinosaur Pack is very, very good at. The best thing about it is, you know, we get new small herbivores. That's such a rare thing in the game. I've been asking for them for a long time. We'll be back in 1 hour, folks, with the video for the Homalocephali. I know there's some very cool stuff, some very adorable stuff that I want to show you on that one, so stick around for that. We'll be back very soon. Please do hit the like button if you're excited about this dinosaur pack and enjoying these videos, and I'll see you lovely folks then. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to help support me a little bit more, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. There's a link in the description down below. Every little really does help in times like these, but it's not at all expected, and by just watching the video you've already helped me out massively, and it makes you a pretty cool person, so well done you. Thanks for joining me either way, I'll see you next time.